Call the fucking cops.
Okay, that's
Call them
cool.
right now, because I'm going to shut that door.
Okay.
I'm going to shut it.
What's the problem with
Why are
going
you
around
holding
right
up
here?
two fucking parking spots?
So you're rearranging your items because, hey, you're taking a trip, right? And then these two roll up, Mark Kindell and his good buddy. They decide to harass you because they want to park right next to you for the shade. But look, here's the crazy part. There are multiple other parking spots open and one is right in front of you that they could easily use. But instead of just parking anywhere else, Mark decides to hop right out and start calling you all the names in the book. He tries to bully you just for this one parking spot.
You want me to shut that door for you?
I'd rather not touch my
I'll shut
car.
that door. I'll be more
I'm
happy.
letting you know that I'm recording,
I don't give a
and I'm
fuck
letting
you're
you
doing.
know that if you touch my car or my property, I will report you.
Call the fucking cops.
Okay, that's
Call them
cool.
right now, because I'm going to shut that door.
Okay.
I'm going to shut it.
What's the problem with
Why are
going
you
around
holding
right
up
here?
two fucking parking spots?
How am I holding up two parking spots?
Well, your fucking door's open. This gentleman wants to park here, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, and there's multiple ways to
Why
come
are you
around.
in here fucking homeless ass rearranging all your bullshit?
Am I homeless or am I traveling?
Well, it's apparent.
Am I taking a trip?
Let this old man pull in here. Why are you being a cunt? Why the fuck are you being a cunt?
I'm being
You're
a
nothing more than
cunt.
a fucking cunt.
Yep.
A fucking homeless fucking cunt.
Yep.
Hey, you know what the problem is? She's a fucking bitch. She thinks she can get away with everything.
He said I'm a
Now, this is the first part she posted. Honestly, who would have thought a parking spot could bring out the absolute worst in people? Calling someone a slur over this? That's beyond unacceptable. Not only that, but do you see all the available parking spots in the background? In the comments, a small but loud group of people actually acted like she was the aggressor and caused this whole thing to happen. One commenter even went this far, and I'm reading this verbatim now. I'm going to receive all the hate, but what else is new with lefties? All she had to do, from the start, was to be considerate of other people and close her door. The entitlement mentioned was hers, not his. And then, acting like the victim, but nice about it, like usual, she rage-baited these people. First off, let's address that. How do they even know what her political status is? How does a simple parking dispute suddenly become about lefties? It's a completely irrelevant, unnecessary attack meant to stir up drama. I'd usually say this is a troll comment, but I've actually seen a couple of others like this, and I have to say, I do not agree at all. She was, in fact, minding her own business, getting ready for a trip, and they decided to approach her when all they had to do was park somewhere else. She acted way more reasonably than I would have, considering the amount of times he called her out of her name, walked right up to her face, and called her a slur. If anyone was rage-baiting, it was him. It's almost like he rage-baited himself.
entitled. There's so much space to drive around. He wants to be in the shade, and there's shade right there. So I'll keep on recording. Thanks.
There you go.
Good.
Be safe. I'll help you. Just step away from that door, I'll shut it.
Yep. I'm sure you will. Once I step away, I'm sure you will. I understand. But you know, you can literally loop, make a right, and there's shade right there. Okay. Maybe if you were kinder, I would have, but I'm not obligated. There's plenty of shade everywhere. Okay. Maybe you should have thought about that before you brought people, call me a I got all day, so I'll stay here. I got all day. I have all day. Yeah, I hope you have a nice life. You're holding up traffic. Peace and love to you. See what happens when you're nice. You get whatever you want. You're not going to get what you want talking to me like that. Let's continue to see what he does. Let's continue to see. Great. Peace and love to you. Weirdos. Let's get his license plate as well. hell. So now he wants to back me in. Peace and love to you. Now he's gonna block me in because he's a weirdo. Little do he know my whip game is proper.
After the whole confrontation, the man would not let her leave. He literally blocked her from driving away. So she finally decided to call the cops, but of course he sped off just before the police arrived. The officers told her they would talk to him. However, they never did, and when she called back to check on the progress, the police told her that holding her hostage, being an aggressor, and threatening her was simply not a real crime, so they closed the case, stating that nothing illegal happened. Let that sink in for a minute. With her videos going totally viral, most of her supporters were urging her to go back to the police, apply pressure, and make them do their job. But given her mellow personality, she decided to leave it alone, figuring it would sort itself out. But the internet, being the internet, had other plans. With the video getting massive virality, online detectives were quickly able to find Mark's home address and all of his social media accounts. His employment status is still being hunted down, but you can bet that people are working on it right now. Do you believe she was just minding her business and they were looking for an issue, or do you agree more with comments like this? Her passive-aggressive behavior and tone of voice make them believe that she's enjoying getting a rise out of the interaction, and it's going straight to her ego. The racial slurs were a byproduct of her behavior. No ego, no racist comments. She was so offended by how this person asked her to move, she'd rather escalate the situation and not let this person have the parking spot of choice. Her actions were not needed as much as the slurs. Both were in the wrong. Had she been more accommodating, this would never have happened.